As Lori mentioned, everyone on board that helicopter was taken to Pomona Valley Hospital Medical Center.
And that's where we find our KCAL 9's Rick Montanez tonight with the very latest at this hour. Rick, we know the sheriff is there.
Yeah, we just talked with Sheriff Alex Villanueva just a few minutes ago. And of course, those deputies, as Lori was mentioning, are being treated here at Pomona Valley Hospital. We'll show you there's also a large response from the Sheriff's Department out here, deputies showing up to give support. Alex Villanueva says that 5 LA County Sheriff's deputies were on board the helicopter. The 6th person was a UCLA doctor who was on board for a ride-along. Incredibly, the doctor was not injured. All 5 deputies, again, being treated here at Pomona Valley Hospital. We have the video showing the LA County Fire Rescue Chopper bringing 2 of those deputies to the hospital just a short time ago. We believe these are the 2 deputies that were said to have minor injuries in what the sheriff was also calling a hard landing. The first deputy to step off appears to be in pain, but both men were able to walk into the hospital on their own. 2 other deputies were said to have moderate injuries, and the 5th was said to be in critical condition. But the doctors here at the hospital, the emergency director says all 5 are now in stable condition here at the hospital. Incredible considering the damage to that rescue chopper. We talked with the sheriff about the injuries, and I also asked him to describe what happened after the helicopter crashed.
There's a range of injuries, and obviously some of the crew, actually the 2 paramedics, were involved in extricating the pilot and the co-pilot, because it's a very more confined space. The range of injuries, there's some, they're pretty banged up, some of them, and I'll leave it at there's some fractures and broken ribs and things like that nature, but thankfully nothing that is life-threatening at this time.
This is video from just after 7 o'clock. We saw several patrol cars arriving here at the hospital, lights and sirens going. Typically, when a major incident like this happens, we see law enforcement responding to the hospital to, of course, give their support to whoever is injured and being treated. Again, 5 deputies are being treated here at Pomona Valley Hospital. A 6th person was on board that helicopter that crashed, a UCLA doctor who is uninjured. Also, those crew members were responding to a crash up in the mountains, and they say that person who needed help that they were heading up to rescue was taken by ambulance with minor injuries to the hospital as well. We will keep updating you throughout the night as we get new information. Reporting live in Pomona, Rick Montanez, KCAL 9 News.
All right.